Hello YouTube, my name is Fred. Welcome to La Farm. I would call this, and I would agree, industrial farming. Wow! A model of efficiency. So let's talk a little bit about farming today. I mean, the renovations are far from being done, but we have a power shortage now for the last 6 to 7, 8 hours. So all the power tools are out, and I figured I got this job to do. I need to cord this pile of wood, so I cut a couple of those trees that I want to clear out of the way. This was part of a field that extended over there. You see that? That's the road there, and on the other side, all those pine trees have taken over. But there's about 1.5 acres of field over there that I want to reclaim. So the other thing is that I was listening on how to start the gardening, right? So I have this wonderful field, about 8 acres, all cleared. It has not been cultivated in 3 years. This is the information I got. They used to, plow it and do all that stuff, but now it's been resting for the last 3 years. And this summer, it was yay high. And I picked out 15 varieties of grasses. So I don't know what they all are. I need to learn all that. And then I sold the hay to a farmer. He came, he mowed it, and this is what it looks like after 2 or 3 weeks? Yeah, about 3 weeks. So we're mid-September right now. So I don't figure it's going to grow much, but it's going to explode next summer, that's for sure. But I need to prepare my bedding, so I've been looking at different options, and the one that seems the most economical to me and the most sensible, because I can have most of the materials from the forest, and I have quite a bit of that. What I'm going to do is cover a layer of paper and then put about 4 inches of wood chips. That's what I learned from these people at, I'll put the link down there, at Rediscovering Old Skills or something like that. Anyway, the guy's name is Josh, and I saw an instructional video where this guy, can't remember his name, it's too fresh, but he's talking about wood chips and the magic of wood chips, how it decomposes and goes back to the earth and it keeps moisture and all that stuff. So I'm thinking about all that, and there were other solutions as well, but that's the one I decided that, well, that's what we're going to do. So today I came here, cut a few trees with my new chainsaw. Maybe one day I'll talk to you about my chainsaw, but it's my new old chainsaw, and I cut a couple of those trees, and I'm gonna lay my cord on it. So anyway, so as I was cleaning this section here, as you can see, it's been all cleaned up, well, kind of really quickly, and then I came upon this, and this is what I want to talk about. This has been a spot where they did a lot of logging, I guess, and cutting, and there's a pile of this sawdust, which is little wood chips, right? And this has been sitting here for quite some time, and look at that. Look at that. It's all soft. Look at that. It's all soft. This is the original brownish ground. So all this is on top of this, and if you pick it up, wow, it's got that. It's a beautiful smell. I can't describe it. Some people say it smells like coffee, but I'm not sure it does. But it's a rich smell. It's look at that. So all this is your actual compost, and it's enriching the ground. So this place is going to be reclaimed. completely covered in wood chips, obviously, and then we'll let it grow and use it as pasture. Clean up all this mess, but not, you know, this is, see, there's more here. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, there's not a ton here, but right underneath is, wow, is that not as strong, but you can, but here, wow, here there's about like 2 inches of this, and yeah, definitely beautiful smell. So that's what I'll be doing. Hopefully, if I can scrounge a few days to go and mow that grass, put that paper, and what he was saying is that, you know, that's what nature does in the fall, which we are starting to experience right now. You may see a few colored trees over there, and certainly behind me there are some colored trees right over there. That's what it does. It's gonna cover it with leaves and then cover it with snow and water, which is gonna melt in the spring, and that's gonna just decompose and fertilize the earth. So we're just gonna try and copy nature here. That was a great instruction. I mean, the creator made it like that. Let's use his systems and see what happens. We're at the end of this week, and this window is going to be done Monday. This window is done. It's absolutely gorgeous. We decided to go with these one panel windows. I hate windows with, you know, a bar in the middle, but you can't go bigger than 36 inches. So this is 36 inches wide and 44 high. It's just a logical fit for this room. And when you come in the morning, I mean, this place is flooded with light now. The beam is up there. We actually found the color we want, and things are moving along. Once that window is on, then we can start just cleaning up the bottom, just going a good cleanup, and then put a new vapor barrier, and then work on getting some drywall up there. Getting there. Today is tiling day. The wood chips have arrived, but only half of them, because he said that it was too heavy. They're all wet, so 170,000 pounds, he reckons. I'll have to get the number corrected. I have to run now. 53 feet of wood chips. My goodness. We just don't have time this year with the house and everything to do all those wood chips. My wood chipper is just too weak to produce this kind of amount. So anyway, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so let's see how this works. I'm really curious about that. So Mark is letting me have a look up there. Trying to hold this thing and do all this at the same time. Hang on, I'm climbing. I've never come up on a truck like this. Oh my goodness. This is what it looks like. You coming up?
More than half?
I think, well, maybe not. Well, I think, yeah, more than half. Maybe, yeah, I'd agree with that. Okay, so that's about 2/3 of what we bargained for, but my goodness, this should do the job, I think. I think that'll do the job. We're gonna start with that, that's for sure. Yeah, it's pretty exciting actually today. It's pretty exciting. Up here, yes sir. I just don't understand how this works. But this is moving. So this is gonna move. Here he goes. Oh, you must have a rolling floor or something. Okay, so that's moving forward. Let's go see them. So here it goes. My. Okie dokie, folksies. Look at that. It's dumping, all right. Look at that. So he reckons, well, he's weighed it at 122,000 pounds of this stuff. So it's obviously all the water in there that makes it so heavy, because it sits outside. I think that's about it. Very curious to see what's inside. Well, here we are. Driver let me go into the truck. This is what it looks like from here. So here I'm at the end of it. I just wanted to grab some of this stuff. This is so cool. This is 53 feet. So they load it from the top, and then I'm just gonna show the corner here. Yoo-hoo, here we go. I'm just grabbing the last line of shovel full of stuff. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Paid for it, might as well take it. Oh. There we go, the truck is leaving. "53 feet of truck just delivered 120,000 pounds of wood chips." Wow. So we're using this wheel that has a little counter on it to measure the distance. So this length here is going to be 120 feet, and then we're going to go that way 130 feet. Well, I'm really excited about today because I'm going to be using that tool to mow down 15,000 square feet. Our plan was to farm 2 acres, and then I started understanding that was just insane. And then I thought, I'll go half 1 acre, and then that is just crazy. We've never done this, so I mean, we have a neighbor that has, I don't know how big his garden is, but it's producing like madly, and it's a fraction of 15,000 square feet. If he's got 2,000 or 3,000, I mean, that's about it. So we decided to settle for 15,000. We don't have a lot of time this year because of the renovations of the house. But the first step here is to mow this to the ground. Then we're going to put a sheet of paper. There's a link down there if you want more information about that. And then we actually bought a pile of wood chips and from a sawmill, and we've hired a 53 feet trailer truck to come and bring it to us. It's just like, wow. It's completely off the charts for us. This is new. You know, we never thought we'd be farming, but anyway, this is where we are now. Oh, one of my buddies. There he is. Is he being wise? I don't know. Well, mowing this patch with that thing was ridiculously labor intensive and slow. I did 2 and just a little bit over 2 rows in an hour, and my hands were getting tired. Well, the reason I used that thing was because I thought it was too bumpy for the tractor. And then Josie said, why don't you try the tractor? So yeah, maybe I should try the tractor. And lo and behold, beautiful results with the tractor. In an hour, I finished the whole thing. Well, I'm almost done, but it's about an hour for finishing all of the rest of it compared to just 2 rows of that thing and labor intensive work. Now all I do is sit around and drive this little toy. It's working wonderfully. This is what it looks like right now. So 15,000 square feet, 130 by 120. And I think I'm gonna put a shed right there on that bump right there. It's a bit bare, it didn't have much grass, and it's a bit rocky, so it's right. We have our entrance there. It's right there. We have access to the barn, and probably in that spot over there, I think would be a good place for our 4-season greenhouse. So I would want some water there. So probably if I put a well, I put it there, and then have a irrigation system. Probably pump some water up here, right there, on the elevation, and let the irrigation go by gravity when we need it, because otherwise the soil is pretty damp here. It grows like crazy, just like that. I mean, nature, doesn't need all this tilling and fertilizer. It's got a natural system, so that's what we want to tap in here. More on that later. The process has started. So we're laying down these 30-inch wide strips of wrapping paper, which are going to cut the light, and then the wood chips on top. So we have to do all that. 15,000 square feet, that's a lot. So better get back to work. Oh, we got some much needed and appreciated help from our friend Mitch, who has this awesome tractor. One bucket load of this is like 10 of these, and a fraction of the time. After about 5 hours and 2 days, we've done about half the field. We have Mitch who's helping us with his tractor, and it's an awesome machine. And now we've come to the end of our paper. We've written to the company to fix this problem, and so we want to do more, try and do about 12 or 13,000 square feet of it. And we're gonna line up the pile in a row here every 6 feet, and then we'll spread it when we get the other paper. So that's our plan right now. So here comes Mitch with the tractor. It is a gorgeous fall day. Actually, it's October 1st today. It is absolutely gorgeous today. Nice coolness in the air. No bugs, no flies, no black flies, no mosquitoes, no nothing. Just this breeze is picked up. Makes it really nice to work. And here he comes. Fall has fallen upon us. We're mid-October, just a few yellow leaves left in the trees. It is a gorgeous day. I'm wearing a t-shirt. There's our field being prepared for next season. It is wonderful to be out today on such a gorgeous day. Been working all week in the house, my face in the sheetrock and screws. It's just nice to take a few hours, scout around, try to put some apples for some beer. And voila! That thing is blazing. Centerville Baptist Church. The call to worship, old style bells.